Hey, last class.
Good morning. Last class topic is what? Operators, right? What is the arithmetic operator? What are the arithmetic operators? Plus, minus, star, division, and what? Multiply, right? Arithmetic operators we have. Okay, today let me start the concept like conditional statements. The statements, no? Conditional statements. Tell me what are the conditional statements? Otherwise, before starting the conditional statements, let me give some in the lab manual. You have some pending concept, right? Yeah, let me give that pending concepts. We have identified. What is identified? Tell me. You should have identified. What is identified? Identified means what? Any name in Java, right? Any name in Java is called what? Any name in Java, like what? Method name, and the class name, and variable name. Any name in Java is called what? Identifier. Identifier is what? Any name in Java is called identifier. So while taking the namespace, we should follow some rules and regulations, right? Tell me what are the rules we should follow. Any name in Java is called what? Identifier. What are the rules you have to follow? When you take the names, even your name also, the fathers, mothers will find the specific. They will check some rules, right? What are the rules? The name starts with the K, like that. So the name is like identify Java also the same process. We need to follow some rules and regulations. We need to what? Follow some rules and regulations. What are the rules here? Rule one. The name contains like the identifier contains what are the rule one here? The identifier contains what? Identifier contains small A to Z character can take, capital A to Z character can take, 0 to 9 characters we can take. So it is small A to Z, capital A to Z, 0 to 9. You can use underscore and you can use a dollar. You can use what? Underscore and dollar, right? So the identifier contains like small A to Z, capital A to Z, 0 to 9, underscore and what? Dollar. That is allowed actually. And the identifier should not start with like number. It should not start with what? Number, right? Should not start with a number. Any other rules tell me? Should not start with a number. Your name, like class name, method name, variable name, any name, which contains like small integer, capital integer, 0 to 9 underscore and dollar, but should not start with what? Number. Okay? Should not start with a number. Next one is what? Does not allow the special characters, right? Does not allow what? Special character. See, underscore dollar also special character, but only these two characters allowed. Does not allow what? Special, what we consider characters, right? Does not allow the special characters. And when you take the fourth one here, does not allow the special characters. And when you take the identifier, guys, should not allow the spaces. Don't use the spaces between the identifier. Previously, writing the first name means first space, a name, like that you are writing. But a variable name what should not contain spaces. Class name, variable name, any name. Any name should not start with what does not contain what spaces. So it does not contains what does not contains the spaces. Spaces on the word. Yeah. So contains small integer, capital integer, gender nine underscore dollar, but should not start with what number. Does not allow what special characters. Does not contain what spaces. And next one is what? And keywords are not allowed as identifiers. Say like int, int number equal to 10, it's not a problem. But int if equal to 10 is valid, invalid. Invalid because if is what keyword, right? Keywords are not allowed as because keywords are what? Not allowed as identifier, right? Identifier. Good. That's the rules, guys. The identifier contains what? Small integer, capital integer, 0 to 9, underscore, dollar, but should not start with what? Number, does not allow the special characters, does not contain the spaces. Keywords are not allowed as identifier. You got many other rules? Case sensitive. Okay. So identifier is a case sensitive. Fine. Because Java means coding conventions you have to follow, right? We have to follow what? Coding conventions. That is okay, fine. We discuss coding convention, like class name starts with what? Capital letter. Class name starts with what? Capital letter, like that. That is the rules case enough. What is identifier? Tell me? What is identifier? Any name in Java, like method name, class name, variable name, etc., is called identifier. What are the rules we have to follow? Contains the small integer, capital integer, 0 to 9 underscore dollar, but should not start with what? Number, does not have what a special character. does not contain what the spaces. And keywords are not allowed as what identified. Right points. And one more you can add the identifiers must be unique. Duplicate names are not allowed. Duplicate names are not allowed. Not allowed. So identifiers must be unique. What is the execution starting point? Who will do execution? Federal case is right valid invalid. First one is valid. Second one. Second one is what? Valid and invalid. Why invalid? Yeah, you should not start the number. Third one is invalid. Invalid, right? Space is not allowed. Fourth one? Because underscore no problem. Starts with underscore is not a problem. Next one? Invalid. Because usually for if is a keyboard actually. If is what? Keyword. Next one, my dollar equal 100. Valid and valid? Valid and valid? Valid. Because underscore always valid. User hyphen name? Invalid. Because hyphen is what? Space. Hyphen is not a special character. Right? Next one is seat return equal to 10. Invalid. Because written is a keyword. Underscore. I think this is also great. Test 1, 2, 3. This one. Test 1, 2, 3. Valid because after test you can have 1, 2, 3 not a problem. Boolean is admin. Is admin is valid and valid. Valid. First at the rate last. Otherwise first at the rate name first name. Valid and valid. Invalid. Why? Because here we use special character. Right? The special character valid and invalid. And yeah, that is already valid. Fine. You write under the that is it. So when you take a names, follow some coding conventions and follow some rules also. Hmm. Right. Tell me, I want to take the credit card number. Credit card number, how many digits? What digits? Eight number. Odd number. Wow. Odd number. Odd number. 16 digits. Good. 16 digits means what? Int is good or long is good? Because long value can take the long value. Long value is like no, simply can take the card number. Card equal to there is a number for number 67849080 and 4567 and 8760. Like that we can put the data. Card number you write the code like this system.out.println now. You just print the your card number. Your what? Card number. Your card number plus the variable you can print the card, right? Exactly. Yes, let me compile this code. Just open the command prompt. How to compile the code? Java C. Java's application is what? Test.java. Code is compiled fine. It's saying that integer number too large. When we have the long value, we have to use what constant? L constant. When I use L constant, let me compile the code. Code is compiled fine. Code is what? Execute fine. Your card number is printed. Card number printed, not printed, printed, right? Tell me what is the read the card number once. 7684980845678790. The card number is like more readable format or less readable format? Like how do I call like more readable or less readable? Less readable. That's what in our credit card, any card, they give every 4 digits, they give in what? Space, right? Every 4 digits they give in what? Space. The same way, when we have the large numbers in the Java, when we have what? Large numbers, we can use the underscores in the numeric letters. We can use what? Underscores in numeric letters. Every 4 digits, I can use underscore, 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 underscore. Tell me guys, now read the card number here. Assume that this is like new card number and your new card number is like that. We can write the new card. Tell me guys, new card number is what now? 768498084567. Looks like with underscore is good, with underscore good. With underscore is good, right? To make the like numeric data is more readable, make what? Numeric data. Less readable, more readable. More readable, we can use what? Underscores. Yes, class makes up the take the numbers, but real time we have the huge numbers. Billions, trillions, like more numbers. Therefore, is to make the code is what? Tell me guys, more readable. We can use what? Underscores. We can use the underscores in the numeric letters. When we have the big numbers, use underscore. Sir, okay, sir, use underscore, no problem. But these underscores are printed in the output or not? In output console or not? Just take an underscore, check the output. In output, the underscores are printed, not printed, not printed. Just for the code readability purpose, you are putting the underscore. But output underscores printed, not printed, not printed. Output numbers only taken. We output is what? Numbers only taken. That is like no placing the underscores in the numeric letters. Underscores in what? Numeric letters. At that point, underscores in numeric letters side. Underscores in what? Numeric letters. Underscores in numeric letters. To make the numeric letter more readable, use underscores. Underscores are ignored by compilers. So in output, underscores are printed or not printed. Underscores are not printed. Even when you take the underscores also, we have to follow some rules and regulations here. Starting and ending of the number underscores required, not required. Can we get this? Not possible to give the underscores in what? Starting and ending of the number. Underscore required, not required. Yeah, underscore so you can put in what? In the middle of the number, right? Starting and ending of the number, underscore required, not required. Not required. Okay. Not possible to take underscore before or after the decimal point. We are taking the point values, right? Before the point, underscore required, not required, not required. And represent the constant L, long value is what we use the L constant, right? Before the L underscore good or not good? Before the L underscore is not required, right? Good. Last one is what consecutive underscores are legal. Consecutive means what one underscore, multiple underscores or multiple underscore. See here I given how many underscores are example? One underscore. Even if you give a two, three underscores also, it's not a problem. Consecutive means what? Side by side. Consecutive means what? Side by side. Consecutive underscores are legal, illegal, legal. Got the point, right? How many rules total here? Four rules. Global is what? Starting and ending of the number underscores required, not required. Next step. Before the point, decimal point. Before and after the point, underscores required, not required, not required. And before after the constant underscore required, not required, not required. Last one is what? Consecutive underscore. Consecutive means what? Side by side. Regular, illegal, legal. At that point also. Hey, remember these all the parts. When you write the more coding part, these all the rules we should follow. Very small points, but important. Identify rules, underscore rules. Try to all under like valid and invalid cases. You got the material, right? All of you? Material. Complete all pages, you're writing the answer. It looks like packet. So second one is valid, invalid. Into B valid. Valid. Next one, C. Invalid. Pi. Pi. Valid, right? Because underscore is valid between the numbers, not at all. Salary. Valid because multiple underscore is valid. T value. Invalid because after the point we have a decimal. A value. Because starting of the number underscore not valid. Not valid. E value. Not valid because before the L constant he used what? Underscore, right? Last one is valid, invalid. Invalid because last underscore is valid, invalid, right? That is called underscores in the numeric terms. So guys, today I want to take the input from end user. So up to now we are giving the values directly. I want to take the input from what? End user. Tell me how to take the input from end user. Scan our class, right? We can do this. Yes. CS BTech. Very good. Yeah, so to take the input from end user, we are taking the scanner class. First of all, create the scanner object. Scanner is a class, just a scanner. X is object name. Scanner is equal to what? New scanner. That object creation I'll explain next classes, like mostly Monday class. Just to create the object using what keyword here? New keyword. So here, how to create the object is scanner. Scanner is a class name. S is what? Object name. Scanner is equal to what? New keyword. New after that class name again. Scanner is equal to what? New scanner. The scanner application. To interact with the system resources, guys, they require the input like system.in. Interprets what? Input. So interprets what? Input, right? Tell me guys, what to create object here? Scanner. Class name here. S equal to what? New scanner. New scanner of. In the brackets, you can give what? From the system, take the input. From the system, what? Take the input. Got it right? That is scanner application. Tell me guys, system.out.println now. For example, enter employee ID. Enter what? Employee ID. Where you will enter the data? Enter the employee ID, you give the message. Where you enter the data? I can enter the data. Huh? Keyboard, you enter from the keyboard only. Where you will enter? I can enter the data. The command prompt, right? Yes, sir. No, so here you will enter the data. No? This is like Java application. Where we enter the data? Where you enter the data, command prompt. But this is what application? Java application. So Java application has to read the data from where? User. Add user, yeah. User where he enter the data? Command prompt. He enter the data in the command prompt. Java application read the data from where? Command prompt. Because you entered it where? Command prompt, right? Java application read the data from the command prompt. To read the data from the command prompt, we are using like what class here? Scanner class. You don't take from the user. It's not like user. User is already entered where? Console. User is entered in where? Console. Java application reading the data from the console or from the user? Console. Because you entered in console. Java application reading the data from? Console. Java application reading the data from where? Console. To read the data case, use a scanner class. Scanner class, read the data from the console. Enter the employee ID means what data you will enter. Assume that you enter the 1001. What type of data? Integer data. A scanner class, you please read the integer data. To read the integer data, guys, use the method like next into method. You have the data types, right? Byte means next byte method. Short means next short method. Int value you have to read next int. Float value means next float. Double value means next double. All data types you can use next. So now scanner class is reading the data from where? Console, command prompt. From the command prompt, read what value? Read what value? Int value. This is like scanner. You please read the int value. After reading the data, what we have to do? We are reading. After reading, store into one variable, right? To store that variable, guys, left side is what? Employee ID like that. So right side is what? Right side. Left side is what? Left side. So right side means what? Right side. Left side means left. Right side what it is doing? Reading the data. Reading the data. Right side what we are doing? Reading the data. Left side storing the data. You should have the clarity like that. Always read the code from right to left. But developers will read the code from what? Right to left. You guys and administrative faculty will read the code from left to right. You are writing like empty employee is equal to what? Scanner that next. It's not like that. First we are storing or first we are reading? Reading means what? Left side or right side? Right side. First we are reading the data. After reading, what we are doing? Storing the data. Reading and what? Storing, right? You got the employee. Like that, tell me guys, the system dot out dot println of your enter what you can say employee. Tell me guys, employee name. So name means you will enter the data is what something like that. Whether is what character data or string data, string data. So where you enter the data, console you enter the data. From the console we have to read it. How to read a scanner class? You please read me the what value, string value. String value is simply go for next method. That's all. To read the string value, next method. Next method will do what? Read the data. After reading, right side read the data. After reading, what we have to store the data. Employee, just you can take what? Name. Tell me guys, next is employee salary. The system dot out dot println enough. System dot out dot println enough. Give the message that enter what? Enter employee. Tell them its salary. Enter employee salary means he'll enter some salary. Assume that he enter data here. Double data you can make. How to read the data? Scanner dot. Scanner dot what? Double. This is what storing or reading. Reading. After reading, storing. How to store double cell. Double what? Cell. You want to take the employee email ID. Assume. How to take the employee email ID? System dot out dot println of speak out. This one is what? Enter employee employee email, right? He will enter some email IDs rather than enter it what? Gmail data. What type of data? String data. How to read? A scanner class, you please read what data? Next string data. After that what? String employee, what you can say here? Email, right? Exactly. How many values are taken from end user? 4 values. One is the ID, one is the name, one is the salary, one is the email. After reading the data, just you print it, what we are reading. You don't do any if else conditions, nothing. Just we are reading and they are printing. What we have to print here? The system dot out dot print enough. First you can print what? Employee ID. Employee what? ID. Next one is what? Employee name. Just I am printing the 2 values enough. Remaining values you write the code. Yes, that is the data. Okay, this is with message or without message? Without message. But without message good, with message good. Okay, let me run this code first. Tell me guys how to compile the code. Java C. The application is what? Java. Got the point? What error? See guys, developers means errors are common. Read the error and rectify the error. Why developer means what? Developers means errors are common, guys. Read the error and what? Rectify the errors. Students means what? Sleeping is common. You sleep and what? Wake up. Sleep and what? Wake up. Other one day, like one. What the error here? Cannot find symbol. What symbol is the issue? Scanner class. What class? Scanner class. Scanner class is your class or predefined class? Predefined class. Generally, when you use the predefined classes, the predefined class belongs to the package. Predefined class belongs to what? Package. We are using one class, single class. Sorry, what class here? Scanner class. When we use a scanner class present in the scanner class is what? Present in Java.util package. The package name here Java.util package. So import the class. See guys, they are using the predefined classes. Predefined classes when we use, we have to import the class. Can I use your class or predefined class? Predefined classes belongs to predefined packages. We need to import the packages. Scanner class belongs to which package? Java.util packages. Because if you take the class name starts with what letter is here? Capital letter. The class name starts with the capital letters. And inner word also starts with what? Inner word starts with what? Capital, right? Class name starts with capital letter. And scanner is a class. But what is Java utility? Java utility is a package. Java utility is what? Package. You write the package name, guys. Package name, like every character is every character is lowercase. Every character is what? Lowercase. Which class you have to import? Which class you have to import? Scanner class. Belongs which package? Package. How to import means using import keyword. Using what keyword? Import keyword, right? Keyword, what is the coding conventions? Every character is what? Lowercase only. Every character is what? Lowercase. Then tell me that statement here. We have to import. Import is a keyword, lowercase. Import. Java util. Java util is what? Package. Package also lowercase. Dot. What the class name here? Scan. Import is what? Lowercase, uppercase? Lowercase. Java util lowercase. Scanner. What is uppercase here? Scanner. Yes, it's a capital, right? Scanner class belongs to what package here? Scanner class belongs to what package? Java util package. So we need to import the class using what keyword? Import, right? What keyword? Import statement. Good. That is the data. Quickly, then come to the application, guys. For the file test.java, what we have to import this? Import statement here. Import Java util what the class is. Scan. That's all. Java util scan. Now let me compile the code. Code is compile file. Java the class is what? Test class. What class we are writing here? Employee class. Okay, fine. Just we can execute what? Hey, here what class is there? That class we have to execute. What class we have to execute? Employee class. Now see it's asking employee ID. In the console you enter the ID. The scanner class is reading the ID. Click and enter. Next one is asking what? Employee name. Assume that employee name. Next one is what? Employee salary. It's asking like employee salary. Last one is what? Employee email ID. Just we can enter the employee email ID. At last, what it is printing only? ID and name. I printed only ID and what? Name. I printed what? Only ID and name. Directly printing like this good, message is good. Message is good. Then how to make the message here? Employee ID, some dot plus operator. String plus variable concatenation, right? So next one is what? Employee ID and next one is what? Employee name plus what? You can print the name, right? Exactly. See guys, in the real time after reading the data, once the reading operation is completed, you please close the scanner object. You read the data. After reading, what you have to do? Close the scanner. Once you close means you cannot read the data. You didn't close means what again we can read the data, right? Sir, after reading, you follow the standard close what? Scanner. Close the scanner object, guys. Now you can compile the code. Code is compiled fine. Which class you want to execute? Java employee class, employee ID. Employee is what? 1001. Employee name is what? Satya you can take. And employee salary is what? Some 1,45,000. And employee email is what? Satya@gmail.com. Click on enter. First two lines are printing what with message and without message. Without message. Next two lines are printing what with message. Without message and what? With the message. Okay. You got the point, right? What is the purpose of scanner class? What is the purpose of scanner class? To read the data from console. To read the data from console, not user. User is enter the data in console. From the console to read the data, what we are using is your scanner class. Right side scanner dot next it means what? This line what it is going? Reading what data? Reading what data? Reading data. Left side storing the data. What we are storing into the employee ID, right? Storing what? In the employee. Data points. Scanner class. Siding input reading. To take the input from end user, use scanner class. Scanner class present in Java and util package.